Okay, for this video we're going to be drilling out the square for the install of the 13-pin MIDI jack. First thing you want to do is make sure you get this all taped up like I have here, and you want to punch holes where you're going to be drilling, and then you want to take an X-Acto knife and go around the square so that you etch into the finish of your guitar an etch around so that when you remove the wood here it won't splinter the paint off like on the outside areas here, so it'll make a nice clean break in the paint. So the first thing you're going to do is, after you get that preparation done, is take your 16th inch drill bit and drill the mounting holes for the actual plate. So you're going to start by drilling these 4 holes on the outside to a depth of 1/4 inch, which is about all the wood I got. And you want to do it perpendicular to the guitar edge. So if the edge is curving, make sure you're perpendicular to the edge. I'm not too worried about only going 1/4 inch because I only have maybe a little more than that in wood depth. So that phase is done. Now I got to swap drill bits and drill out with an 1/8 inch drill bit the very corner of each one of the corners for the square that's going to be taken out. Okay, well, I'm going to try to, the instructions were saying to do mounting, getting big bolt, get a big bit and remove as much wood. But since this is a hollow body, I'm thinking if I use my little Dremel saw, at least get halfway through the wood and make a nice straight edge around it to give me a clean front. And then if I need to, I can try to take a cutting blade and try to cut the rest of it. So we'll give it a go, see how it goes. Well, as you can see, I got the hole cut, but because it's not a solid body, do not use these, because I split my body and it goes on to the back side as well. There's a split. It stops at the hole, at the sound hole here. But the split, I need to get some glue in there to reset that. Make sure it doesn't go any worse. And I need to do something to the back as well. So it was like something was widening it, but it just can't take it. So solid body you wouldn't have a problem doing that, but with hollow body you don't want to do any chiseling. Use your Dremel. I did use it at the end, using this piece to slightly widen it a little bit more to fit this in, but I should have never used a hammer, that's for sure. So I'm not happy about that. But this will still fit. It can still be attached. I can still wire the guitar and everything, but it's going to have an aesthetic ouch. That is until I get another one and move everything from here into the other one. So these are on sale on eBay all the time. So this one will become a part guitar, I guess. This is pretty serious down here. Also, the Dremel liked to gouge some part of it. I'm thinking it's the chuck up here was digging in, so I need to fill that little scratch there, and I got a scratch. So this part of the install did not go well. Yeah, I'll get it together, but it's going to be a little bit ugly and a couple eyesores, but more like battle wounds, I guess. So live with it and move on. And you learn, live and learn. Right now I'm thinking maybe ordering that Fender with the Roland built in wasn't such a bad idea. But no, I wanted to do this. So anyway, moving on, I'm going to screw this in now. Of course I need to run the cable from it first. These cables can only go on one way, so it's impossible to hook them up wrong. Now I'm just going to feed this inside. Turn it around the right way. At least having the screw here might help hold the guitar together. They weren't really thinking about that though. They were thinking, hey, you know what? You should screw the guitar in there. Not really too worried about scratching the guitar if I slip. At least most of the bottom damage is where I won't see it, except for this crack. I'm gonna see that. Well, as ugly as it is, wiring up next. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go cry now.